everyone. Welcome to the Thepapare.com's most awaited segment at the end of this school's rugby tournament, because we have the team of the year picked by the Thepapare. As always, it is a democratic process within the Thepapare.com. Here we get the opinions of several experts and come up with a compilation of teams. And of course, as you know, everyone will have a different opinion. This is the start of the debate as to who should be in the Sri Lanka under-20 squad. We'll leave that to the selectors, but this is probably where they will start. Let's start at the beginning. At the end of a wonderful school season, we've seen some outstanding players, and we've taken a look at a few of them and thought that these were our top 15 players. Let's look at the loose head prop position first. We had some outstanding ball carriers here, especially Avisha Priyankara, Himantha Hirushan of Royal College, and from St. Joseph's, Tehan Seniratne, the youngster who played so well, especially in that semi-final against Dharmaraja. And we have Avisha Priyankara, who was probably one of the best ball carriers in the forwards in this school's league this time. And Himantha Hirushan, who scored a couple of tries, scored in the Rugby as well. So he was definitely in the running. And Tehan Seniratne, a youngster, still got a long way to go. And so our winner is for the loose head prop position, Avisha Priyankara of Trinity College, wearing the number 1 jersey. The next most all-important position is the hooker, of course, and that is a position that one player made pretty much his own this season. We'll tell you who that is. So the first nominee, Hamza Riza of Royal College, has been outstanding, throwing into the line-out as well as scoring tries. We had Hasiru Valivita of Trinity College, his opposite number in the Rugby as well, but came off second best in that encounter. And Sven Muller, who was an outstanding ball carrier for St. Joseph's as well, he came a long way in the latter half of the season. But for the amount of tries that he has scored and for the way that he marshaled that Royal Mall, we've given the number 2 jersey to Hamza Riza of Royal College. I don't think that's a position that can be very much in debate at all. One of the few players that we were able to pick just off the bat without too much of a fight going on here in our Thepapare offices. Then we had the tight head prop position. Again, plenty of outstanding players in that position. Once again, Ashen Fernando of Royal College was a real rock at the center of that outstanding Royal scrum. And then we had Shavi Nayak at the Trinity College tight head prop as well. Was very good carrying the ball in the outside channels, but the core work we found was probably not as good as his opposite. Vimukti Gamage of Wesley College, also really devastating with the ball in hand. But again, when you look at the core skill of scrumming, that's where Ashen Fernando had the edge, and he's our winner and gets the number 3 jersey in this Thepapare 2017 team. So Ashen Fernando, the winner of the tight head prop position. Then we had the locks, of course, all-important line-out jumpers, and that's something that we were looking at as well, aside from their size and weight and ball-carrying ability. And one of the players that didn't have a long season, he was struck down with dengue towards the middle of the season, unfortunately, but in the bit that he played, he was quite outstanding. Rishen Madena of Trinity College. Then Sudhira Gayanath did a lot of work around the fringes and was excellent in the line-out as well for Isipatana College. And Harit Senanayaka from St. Thomas was also a youngster, still a couple of years left in him, but he was really good at number 2 in the line-out for the Thomians as well. One of the few shining stars in that Thomian team. But our winner of the number 4 tight head, loose headlock position is Rishen Madena for some outstanding ball carrying and distribution. Scored a couple of tries early on as well. Unfortunately, he was not able to complete the season as he would have liked, but he was outstanding enough in the few matches that he played for us to pick him at number 4. At the number 5 position in the tight head lock jersey, we have from Wesley College, a man who's moved from 8 to 5 this year. He was a little quieter than he was when he had a lot more ball at number 8, but Sashika Ashan was again very good in the line-out and in the loose. Pasan Samaravikrama of Trinity College, also playing alongside Madena, was also quite good, but a little overshadowed by his second-row partner. And Sasit Siat of Royal College, also again really good in the line-out, and as any member of that Royal pack was, he was outstanding in his core skills as well. But we have gone for Sashika Ashan for the ability he brings around the park, and he's the winner of the second lock forwards jersey, and the senior Wesley College man will be the one that we will be looking to wear and take the responsibilities of the line-out jump. He can jump anywhere in the line-out, and he's also a very versatile defensive jumper and ball carrier. So that's why he wins our number 5 jersey. Then, of course, we had A bit of a dearth of outstanding third row players. That was a little bit of a problem this season. Didn't see players who are excelling in that position like we had in the last couple of years, but still we had players who were very good. And at number 6, we were looking at Umesh Jayamana from Isipatana College, who was probably a second row who was moved to the third row, but was playing really well and had an outstanding game in the semi-final as well against St. Peter's. Then we had Imesh Oponso, who made a comeback to the Wesley College team, scored some important tries in important times for Wesley, and was a good ball carrier as well, got moved to centre in one game that he played as well and did that pretty decently as well. And Samadhi Induvara from Royal College also is our other nominee for the flank forwards jersey, and we've given it to Umesh Jayamana for his ability in the line-out as well, and the fact that he's all over the park, the fitness and the kind of commitment and work rate he shows. Umesh Jayamana is our winner of the blindside flank position. Looking at Openside Flankers, we looked at Malisha Madhuveman from Royal College, and we looked at Hasindu Shanilka from Isipatana, and Keshava Palayangoda also from Trinity College. And looking again at line-out abilities and Malisha's ability in the turnover to win those turnovers, we've given it to him, and Malisha Madhuveman is our winner of the flank Openside Flankers position. So that probably is another selection we can make without too much debate, because Madhuveman was really outstanding at the line-out. His work rate was also really good, and the turnovers that he managed to win for Royal without a lot of fanfare was what was able to win him this jersey. Then at number 8, we had quite a few players who came into the picture. We had Mohammed Shabir from St. Anthony's College. We had Nathan Yee from Trinity, who was the captain this year as well, 5th-year player, which is in itself a novelty. Gihan Pereira from St. Joseph's, who really came on in leaps and bounds towards the end of that season. Started quietly, but towards the end, Gihan was looking like one of the form number 8s of the tournament, but perhaps a little bit too late from him. And we've picked Mohammed Shabir for his size and ball-carrying ability. Needs to work a little bit on his distribution, but for the fact that he's a big boy with a lot to offer at the back of the scrum, we've gone for Mohammed Shabir of St. Anthony's as our number 8 in this dream team. Looking at the halfbacks, this was probably the position with the most amount of debate, and we had Harit Bandara of Isipatana, Anuk Boyagoda of Trinity College, and Avishka Lee of Wesley College, who were our nominees. All three of them bring very different packages. They've got the kicking game, they've got the passing game. Anuka Boyagoda has an excellent running game as well, but mainly for his decision-making ability, the fact that he almost never takes the wrong option, Harit Bandara is our nominee. Is our winner rather of the halfbacks number 9 jersey. So that was a really difficult call, but the other players also so good. But Harit Bandara has by a whisker won the number 9 jersey. And then we are looking at outside halves. We had again quite a few gentlemen to pick from, and with the boot as well, a lot of them very, very good. Randy Silva of Isipatana, who's probably the most running fly half of these three. Stephen Sivaraj, who has a prodigious boot on him, but again unfortunately was injured towards the latter half of the season. And Chatura Senivaratna, who kicks the ball further than a lot of schoolboys have ever seen, was gaining 60, 70, 80 meters sometimes with his touch finders and kicks out of hand. But for the decision-making ability that he brings to the park, for his defense and the way he's managed to step through defenses at really crucial moments, we have given it to Randy Silva, and he is the winner of our number 10, all-important number 10 jersey. Looking at left wing first, and the left wings, we have Sachit Silva from St. Joseph's, the kicker, who added a lot to St. Joseph's title hopes. And then we have Sabit Feroz, also from Royal College, who was a good finisher on the left wing for Royal, and Yusran Lantra, probably the fastest man in the entire league, and lit up Zahira College in that first round of games. And we've gone for the kind of ability he brings with his boot as well. Sachit Silva, who is a tough defender also, and this Josephian Sachit Silva is the man who wins the number 11 jersey on this dream team. The next was probably the most contentious decision that we've had to make here at Thepapare, and certainly a lot of you will have things to say about this, but it was a very, very difficult choice to make between Dinu Kamarasinghe of St. Anthony's, between Warren Veerakun of Trinity College, and Tuleb Hassan of Royal College. So it was a really tough call for the number 12 jersey, but for the size that he brings, the distribution and his ability to fend off and really break defenses, we've given it to Dinuk Amarasinghe of St. Anthony's College, who was a real shining star for that Antonian challenge, especially in the knockout tournament. Then we had in the outside center position, again, quite a bit of contention, but this time the winner was a little bit clearer for us. We had Janidu Dilshan from Royal College, we had Sumudu Rankotke of Isipatana, the captain, and we had Avanta Lee of Wesley College also, who had an outstanding season and scored quite a few tries for Wesley College. But the most outstanding player in the number 13 jersey was definitely Janidu Dilshan, who had the ability to kick, the ability to make turnovers and to turn defense into attack. He was really one outstanding player from the champion Royal College outfit. So he wears the number 13 jersey. And on the right wing also, we didn't have a lot of wingers who shone this year. Along with the third row and the back three, we had a little bit of trouble finding players who were cut above the rest, but Diluk Shadange was one of the players we considered. Navin Henakan Kanamge, after a brilliant season last year behind an excellent forward pack, didn't do as much this year for the Thomians, although he was captaining. And Nadisa Chaminda from Isipatana was also really good when he got the ball, and he scored quite a few important tries as well. But for the kind of season that he had for Trinity, and despite the fact that he was injured late on, he did enough in the first half of the year for us to give the number 14 jersey to Diluk Shadange for the all-round skills he brings to the park. Then, of course, fullback, probably one of the easier decisions that we've had to make in this Thepapare Dream team. We had Chamud Fernando from Isipatana College, also nominated Diath Fernando, the St. Peter's College captain, and Shakir Naufer, who really moved to fullback and changed Royal's fortunes this season. He was outstanding at the back, but I don't think anyone could argue, especially not even Shakir, that we have given the nomination to Chamud Fernando, who has been absolutely electric at the back for Isipatana. He's played a Christian Cullen-like season, and I think he deserves all the praise that he gets. So he wears the final number 15 jersey in this dream team. So there it is. That's our dream team. You can have a look at it as it comes up there on your screen. A couple of Isipatanians, an Antonian, a few Royalists as well, a couple of Trinitians, Josephians, and we've got players that we've thought about as well. You can tell us what you think of this dream team and maybe nominate your own as well. And congratulations to all these players who made it to our Thepapare.com dream team. It is something that they have at the back of their minds when they start the season. Can we make it there as well? And hopefully the next year's players will have the same thing on their minds as well. So thanks for joining us on this segment, and congratulations to all these players. Do let us know what you think of the Thepapare Dream Team 2017.